Hey YouTube, this is really badass, and today, it's election day. I haven't been uploading in a while, and I'll talk about that, but I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown of what's happening. Our world's fucked because we have Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton running for president. Now, both people say, well, both of these people are the dumbest candidates, and a lot of people are like, but Hillary is less worse, you know, in a sense. And I'm like, okay, tell me why. And people give the dumbest reasons, but it's okay. Let's educate you on both sides of the candidates, because I'm gonna try and be equal on this, because I fucking hate both of them, honestly. I wanted to assassinate Donald Trump at the beginning of this presidency, and at this point, I can't say anything because he could possibly become president and I could possibly get arrested. Anyways, main point of everything, that was a freaking mine. I'm done. It's gonna be a live comm. Alright, so let's jump into it. Hillary Clinton, we all know the email thing. Oh my gosh, you know, she sent 33,000 emails. No one, the sad thing is, like, no one doesn't know the full extent of that. 33,000 emails to a private server. That means she doesn't know how to handle information well. That's, if you guys don't know, as president, you're gonna have to handle information. Very sensitive information. And, I mean, just that in general is very untrusting. Now, here's the thing. Again, with that, how should I explain this? The emails were investigated. Oh, perfect. The emails were investigated. They didn't find anything, but I still wouldn't trust her. Because all the people who said that they potentially have information that could, you know, basically send Hillary to jail have ended up dead. I think it's a joke. It's not. It's actually, it is pretty funny. She probably has a hitman or something. Dude, that'd be pretty freaking hilarious to see that. Like, I don't know if you guys watch House of Cards, but it'd be some of that shit. Anyways, back to the main points of what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that's Hillary. Point is, she mishandled information. She put it on a private email server, which again is not allowed. There was a guy who sent one confidential email to himself on accident in the military, and guess what? He got 5 years in prison. And that was one email. One. We're talking 33,000. Again, they were all investigated. Call me a conspiracy, but I don't believe it. Plus, that also shows that, you know, she really does mishandle information, because regardless, you shouldn't be putting emails on a private email server, because guess what? Well, there's certain protocols you have to follow. Anyways, aside from that, oh yeah, so back to the main points of Hillary. Untrusting, but the good news is she is for you know, women. Another thing is she seems war hungry, which is really scary, but I guess that's like the best way to say it, is she sounds war hungry. Oh jeez, that was scary. Anyways, by war hungry, I mean, like, there have been times where she inadvertently said she wants to go to war with Syria and Russia, but at the same time, it's like, it was inadvertently. But then again, she has, in some of the emails, she has talked to, like, almost third-party donators of her, and she would, like, give them certain rights if she became president, if they donated a certain amount, which is really scary. Anyways, but, I mean, that's probably all politicians, I'm not even gonna lie. So I can't say anything about that. But the people she asked were really, like, they were Middle Eastern type people, talking about changing our culture type thing. Alright, let's get into Trump, because we're about halfway done with this game. Trump is a sexist, potentially racist man who thinks all the immigrants, all 16 million, 17 million, I don't know how much there are, need to go back to Mexico. And yeah, I mean, in 100% honesty, in my eyes, I find that pretty racist. But then again, here's his good points. He does have a way to deal with immigration. It's completely stupid and he probably won't do it, but he came up with an actual method. Because if you guys know, the border of Mexico caused more illegal immigrants because it was harder for them to get back out. And that's the thing, is my solution would be let the illegal immigrants out without any problem, and then set up more border patrol so they can't get back in. That's it. Because back before there was a border potential, like, supposedly, it was harder for immigrants to, like, get out. So guess what? When the immigrants would come in and they want to leave, they can leave. When the immigrants come in and they want to get out, you know, simple. They can't get out. And that's one thing, that's the problem, is the wall is not going to help. It's, in fact, it might just make it worse. And I saw that off of College Humor. Call me a weirdo, but it is true. I'm out. Next thing on Donald Trump, you know, the whole grab him by the pussy. I'm not going to talk about that because in my eyes, it was kind of locker room talk, honestly. I mean, I talk like that around my guy friends. If you get offended by someone talking like that in private, and you see a private conversation and people getting offended by that, it's sad life, man. Sad life. People talk like that in private. I've seen girls say, "Oh my gosh, he looks so sexy," but you don't hear me getting all offended from that. Like, and guess what? It's called a private conversation, so I don't care.
Confirm and kill.
Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Donald Trump. Aside from that, he has made multiple, like, he has made some other sexist remarks, I'm not gonna lie, and he has made a few racist remarks, but, and he does give it really blunt, which could be a bad thing, and considering the way he talks is very scary, it, you know, it could be a bad thing. But here's the thing, and here's where my opinion comes in on president, and it's really sad to say, but, and I really hate this candidate. I'm gonna have to say I'm voting for Trump, just because I do not trust Hillary whatsoever. It's a matter of, would you like a guy who says, grab him by the pussy, we need to get rid of all the illegal aliens, I don't know, I got my Negro right beside me or whatever, stuff like that, like, or would you rather a person who potentially would go to war, you know, mishandle good information that could lead to something bad, also very deceptive because she's lied about multiple stances, or no, not lie, but turned back on multiple stances such as abortion. There was one more that she did, I think it was gay marriage, and like stuff like that. It's honestly, I just don't trust her as a president. She's very shady. And that's my stance on it. You can have a different stance, and I already said some cons of Trump. Like, that's, yeah, it's going to be a huge problem having him as president. I'm not saying it's going to be a good presidency. I'm saying it's going to be complete shit, regardless of which one comes in. It's just, in my eyes, I think Trump will avoid war more than Hillary. Freaking smite me, Lord, for saying that, because I thought complete opposite. But I think he's just gonna, I feel like he would be less scary than Hillary, okay? And I don't know if, I'm afraid that Hillary won't get impeached when she's in office if something does go down. Vote Trump. What the fuck? Alright, that, okay. And currently Trump is losing, by the way, guys, so, I mean, if you're a Hillary supporter, that's another reason to, you know. The main thing of this whole thing is vote who you want to. Educate yourself. This is why I'm not voting for Hillary. I can see why you're not voting for Trump. All right, Hillary has good she has good like stances towards women equality. You know, she has good what's it called? She has like good stances on help towards us as people, you know, as the community. I can see why you're voting for her. So don't get all angry down in the comments that I'm voting for Trump. I can see why you're voting for Hillary. I'm not going to get offended. It's, you need to look at this with an open mind, guys. All right. If one person's in the comments, if one person favors the other side, I go down there and I just vote for the other side on that. Like, so that's pretty much it, guys. Honestly, just be even-minded. Don't persuade towards one side. If you are a Democrat, it doesn't mean you have to vote Democrat. If you're a Republican, it doesn't mean you have to vote Republican. Vote for the best of the shittiest, guys. That's where we're at right now. It is the lesser of two evils, and if you vote third party, that's your choice. I mean, it's okay. And this is the thing, guys. Point is of what I'm trying to get at, and this is going to be a kind of a long video. Just vote for who you want to and educate yourselves, guys. That's it. All right, educate yourselves. Know what you're voting for. Know why you're voting for them. Know the cons of what could happen if they come in presidency. I know the cons of Trump, and I hate him to death. Honestly, I hate both of them to death. In my eyes, he's the lesser of two evils, though. So, and I don't like Gary Johnson because I went on the website, and the first like 5 points out of 15 where you don't have to vote for Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton. You don't have to vote for the lesser of two evils. There is still a choice. You can vote for third party. I'm like, those aren't points for you. Those are just points to say, hey, you don't have to vote for them. You could vote for me. That's 5 points saying, you know, not any sort of support that or anything I'm going to do for the country. It's just saying, hey, you don't have to vote for them. You can vote for me. It was stupid. And I'm not going to support someone like that. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy, I don't give two shits. This is going to get downgraded with dislikes. All I'm saying is really be respectful in the comments if you guys do type comments. I'm trying to be respectful in this video, not trying to be one-sided. If I did sound one-sided, I'm sorry, but I know the reasons of why Hillary would be a good president and why Hillary would be a bad president. I do know the sides of why Donald Trump would be a good president, why Donald Trump would be a bad president. I did all my research. I spent a solid 2 nights on this after I came home from work. And yeah, I'm an educated voter now, I guess, is the way to say it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna do a new outro thing, but anyways, deuces.